What's good, everybody on YouTube? This is your boy Akil McLeod back with another video. And today I just wanted to hop on camera really quickly to just show you guys some pieces that I picked up from a fellow reseller that is no longer going to be a reseller. So she decided to liquidate her death pile and a lot of her inventory. And as you I've just moved to Arizona. So this was a really good opportunity for me. And just one of the perks of just kind of putting yourself out there, especially with having the YouTube channel. People reach out to me all the time, whether they're trying to sell me something, or sometimes people may be trying to get some different like marketing, like advertisement spaces and stuff like that on the channel. I get a lot of and stuff like that, but this opportunity seemed really promising, and I just decided to take them up on that offer. And I came across some really good stuff for a really good deal. So I'll definitely just go through some of the brands. I'm pretty sure this might help you guys while you're outsourcing. So if you guys are in the comment section, just drop a comment. Let me know. Drop a comment. Let me know where you guys are from. I'm definitely planning on doing a meetup sometime soon. So like I said, this is a very impromptu live show. But if you guys are interested in that meetup, definitely drop it in the comment section. So we can definitely try to reach out to you guys and kind of put it together soon. But without further ado, let me just jump right into some of the pieces that I picked up. Only got 3 shoes. I think it was 4, but I only was able to find 3 at the moment. This is a pair of Ultra running shoes. Now it's ALTRA. These were in really good condition. If you guys follow the channel, you guys know that I've sold this brand in the past. So as soon as I saw these shoes, it looked I knew I had to grab these up. And of course, before even checking out the inventory, she did send me some pictures, and once I saw these shoes in the photos, I knew this was definitely going to be a really good buy. As long as these shoes are in good condition, and as you guys can see, these shoes are in really good condition. These can fetch anywhere between like 60 to 70 bucks. I've even picked up a brand new pair of these and I sold them for about 100, and they didn't even have the box. So these will definitely be a really good sale for me. Next up, I'll just run through all the shoes really quickly for you guys. No stranger for me is definitely a pair of Merrells. Now, when it comes to Merrells, I don't grab every pair of Merrell shoes that I come across. Usually some are in good condition, some aren't. Some sell for some decent profit, some don't. These are kind of like that middle tier style. These should sell somewhere between maybe 40, 45 bucks for these. So definitely be on the lookout for Merrell shoes. I know a lot of people are definitely more familiar with these. So if you guys come across Merrells, as long as they're pretty clean, which these are, definitely grab them up. I'm not going to say grab every pair of Merrells you see, because like I said, some are really just either too beat up. And then at this point in time too, the market is really flooded with Merrell shoes. So I grabbed these up only because of that opportunity, and I'm pretty sure I can sell them pretty quickly. But usually I wouldn't spend more than 10 bucks for a pair of Merrells. And last, in terms of the shoes, we got a pair of Asics. Now, Asics is definitely not a brand that I would usually source, only because Asics don't sell for a ton of money. Even when they're brand new, I've seen them sell for like 30, 40 bucks brand new. These, on the other hand, these are brand new. They're just missing the insoles. So somebody probably did purchase these, took the insoles out. Who knows? I usually do come across a bunch that don't have insoles in them, especially when I buy them from thrift stores and garage sales. That's why I have a bunch of insoles just kind of laying around in like inventory, just in case I come across shoes that don't have insoles already. So I'm just gonna pop some insoles in here and then list these, and hopefully they will sell pretty quickly. These are the Gel Venture 6, and just checking the comps, these were selling somewhere between like 25 and 30. I've seen some sell for a little more as well, but those are brand new with box. And usually when items are brand new with box, you can get sometimes $10 to $15 more if you have the box. Unfortunately, these didn't come with the box, so I'm not going to shoot too high on these. Probably 25, 30, maybe a little more if I get lucky. But these are in a good size, so these should also sell pretty quickly. Next up, we're going to keep it moving. Para is anytime I find anything Harley Davidson, it's usually super high price, especially in thrift stores. So coming across this Harley Davidson jacket, this vest, this was really nice. Did have some minor stains on here, but nothing too crazy. And it was in a really good size. size 3XL. 3XL is one of those sizes that usually sell pretty quickly. Larger sizes for me, and especially in men's clothing, usually does really, really well. And since this does have the big Harley logo on the back, I'll probably try to clean up some of those stains and try to fetch somewhere between 40 and 50 bucks for something like this. Maybe a little more. I didn't even check the comps on this yet, but I know I'll definitely get at least 40 to 50 bucks for this jacket. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how this one sells. Because as you guys know, most Harley Davidson pieces usually do pretty well. Next is a full suit. There were a few full suits that I did get from her. This one is actually from the brand called Pal Zelleri. So I'll show you guys that tag so you guys know what to look for when you're in the thrift or you're just out at a garage sale. But Pal Zelleri is the brand name. Hopefully this can focus on here for you guys. Pal Zelleri. This is more of like I wouldn't say it's a super high-end suit, but because it is made from Loro Piana fabric is what made me super interested in this piece. So I'll show you the tag as well. That's what the Loro Piana tag looks like. So sometimes you might go to a thrift store, or you might even go to somewhere like Nordstrom Rack, and you might find a piece that has that Loro Piana fabric tag on there. And that just Loro Piana fabric is just like a very luxurious fabric, usually reserved for more high-end pieces. So this should fetch some decent money. It's in a really big size as well. The pants on these were huge. So I'm guessing, I don't even remember if I saw the size tag on these. These are probably like a size 60. And a size 60 for European suits is a 50 in US suits. So always keep that in mind as well. So this should fetch maybe $100, maybe a little less, but I know I'll get some decent money on this. The only downside to selling suits, it does usually take a while until these sell. I might have to hold on to this item for maybe 2 to 3 months, maybe even longer until it finally does sell. But because it is a larger size, that might work better in my favor. So it was a risk I was willing to take. Moving right along. Let's see. We got some people in the chat. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for checking in. I know this is super late, so thanks for checking in with me, guys. Next suit we came across here is a suit made from Xenia fabric. Now, I'm not sure if this is actually like a high-end suit, but I do know Xenia fabric is very similar to Loro Piana in terms of its high quality, and people usually do gravitate towards these type of fabrics. So I took a chance on this one as well. And it does have the garment. It does have the tags on here. It's Saks Fifth Avenue tags, and it's the original price tag on this from Saks Fifth Avenue was $699. Now, will this sell for me for $699? Absolutely not. But I'm definitely sure I can get somewhere between 150, maybe 200 bucks. As long as I take some really good photos of these should do pretty well. And these type of suits, like I said, they sit for a while because especially in the summertime, suits like this don't usually sell at all. So this is actually the perfect time if you guys are shopping in thrift stores and stuff like that. Now is the perfect time to try to get your hands on some suits, because from now until about mid-spring, early summer is when suits like this will sell the best. So if you come across any good quality suits, definitely grab them up because now is the time. Next is another brand. You guys, if you guys follow the channel, you guys know I don't usually pick this brand up, but because it wasn't a deal like this, I figured why not. And it was my size, so it was kind of enticing to me as well. Just a simple Polo Ralph Lauren shirt, but it is one of the newer Ralph Lauren shirts, not the vintage blue tag that we usually do come across. So this one, it was something I definitely decided to just grab up, and it did have the yellow horse on the yellow polo on the logo right here. So nice little touch to that. These shirts usually don't sell much, maybe 20, 25 bucks. Polo Ralph Lauren is super saturated on every platform. So it might sit for a while, but like I said, it is my size. So I might go ahead and just keep that one. Let's see. Someone says it's not late, 8 p.m. in Colorado, 7 p.m. West Coast. All right, y'all. So it's all good. Let's see. Good God, how did you meet this lady? Did she source in Phoenix? I'm not really sure where she sourced from. A lot of the stuff did have like thrift store tags, so I'm guarantee all of these things came from thrift stores. I know for a fact they all did. Not really sure where she thrifts from, but I think she is quitting eBay. I think opportunities. And when it comes down to it, I think it's just like a kind of like a realistic moment for a lot of people when, this is a lot of work, especially if you're just a one-man show. It is a lot of work taking the photos, especially waiting for the items to sell. If you're a one-man show and you don't necessarily enjoy selling clothing, it can be discouraging. So she might be quitting. She might just be taking a back seat to reselling. Who knows? I didn't really ask too much questions. Next, I got this. The only reason why I picked this up was because it was from Helmut Lang, and I'm definitely familiar with this brand. For those of you that's not too familiar, here's a photo of the logo right here, the tag. Helmut Lang is definitely more of like a luxury brand, kind of high-end streetwear. Kanye West definitely takes a lot of inspiration from the brand. So I had to grab this one up only because it was Helmut Lang, but this is actually a woman's suit. And the print on here, kind of floral, kind of paisley. It's pretty nice. I'm not sure how much this will actually sell for. I didn't run any comp on this one yet, but I do know for a fact Helmut Lang sells for some decent money. This one might sit for a while because it's really not the season for something like this. This is just the jacket. And as you guys know, I don't sell a lot of women's clothing. So as long as I've seen a brand that I'm familiar with, I just went ahead and took a chance on it. Keeping it moving, we got 2 Levi Strauss flannel shirts, and I felt like this was the perfect time for shirts like this because they're really thick, really warm, and people are going to be shopping for stuff like this. And of course, it is brand new with tags. So I told you guys in my last live stream that I'm really trying to focus more on brand new with tags items, especially when it comes to shoes. As you guys seen, I definitely still grab some used shoes. So my closet and my inventory, or especially eBay, will still consist of a lot of thrift store stuff, but I'm really trying to just hone in on brand new with tags items because those sell best for me and those sell all year long, especially during the fourth quarter. So if I can just keep a steady amount of brand new with tags items, my eBay store and Poshmark Closet would flourish. So both of these shirts, just simple Levi's flannel shirts. These probably would sell maybe 25, 30 bucks since they are brand new with tags. Not a ton of money to be made, but it definitely will sell pretty quickly for me. Let's see. Hey, Akil, you always have great items. I found 3 pairs of brand new men's Adidas, 2 pairs with 3M holographic Xeno. Do you think they're worth selling? Yeah, absolutely. Those are not exactly sure with the 3M holographic. They might be a pair of Adidas night joggers, and those sell for some decent money. So if you do have them, I mean, go for it. Definitely list those as soon as possible. I'm trying to find the tag so I can show you guys the tag for this suit. This is definitely another suit for everybody to be on the lookout for. This one is from Canali. Canali is a really nice suit company. Their stuff is based out of Italy as well. So the quality of fabric is really nice, really soft. This one should sell for about maybe 80, maybe $100, maybe a little more. Like I said, I didn't run any comps on these. This suit might sell closer to the summer because it definitely is a very lightweight suit. So this one might sit for a while. So even though, like I said, it will sell for some decent money, all the suits I have here might sit for a very, very long time until they sell. Or they might not. I might get lucky and they might flip really fast. So that's what I'm hoping for. But just a quick disclaimer for a lot of people. And only got a few more pieces left here. This is a Brooks Brothers blazer, and it's one of those, to me, I like to call this like a classic item that anybody would find in the thrift store, especially when you come across a blazer with gold buttons. This one is actually from Brooks Brothers, and Brooks Brothers, Brooks Ease. So if you guys check on eBay right now, Brooks Brothers is very heavily saturated on eBay. Maybe not so much on Poshmark, but I know on eBay a lot of these stuff are very heavily saturated. And this is a full suit as well. And Brooks Ease is definitely not like the premier levels of Brooks Brothers. This is more like a lower tier suit. So I'll probably get somewhere between 60 to 80 bucks for this full suit. Good thing is it's in a really large size as well, and it's no flaws on this one. So this one should sell pretty well for me. Usually like I said, these gold button blazers, I find these in the thrift store all the time, but because it was Brooks Brothers, I figured why not. dropped a few pieces. But the last two, which was a really good find, was these two Tommy Bahama polos, both the same size, I think, large size, large, tall, both same color. Really good condition. I would probably list these as used, but most people might get away with listing this as new, brand new without tags. The thing with these polos, the Tommy Bahama Supima polos, these always sell really quickly for me. Anytime I find them, they usually sell for at least 25 bucks. Because this one is a large, tall, I might list it for a little more. Maybe 30 bucks I might list these for. But the Tommy Bahama Supima polos, I don't grab Tommy Bahama like I used to. Those floral shirts don't really sell like they used to. The ones with the big embroidery on the back, those do pretty well, but even that has seen a dip in terms of like value. But these polos for some reason still sell pretty quickly for me. So if I can find them for a decent price, I'll always grab them up. And I always say decent price because a lot of these thrift stores, especially in my area in Arizona, a lot of these thrift stores, they probably watch a whole bunch of reseller channels. They pay attention to eBay. So everything that I find in a lot of these thrift stores, a lot of the brands that I used to gravitate towards, their prices are jacked up. So it's one of those things where as long as I get a decent price on it, I'll go for it. So let's see. Came in late. How many pieces did you get from this reseller? Altogether, I think it's maybe about 20 pieces. Some are full suit, so it looks a little bigger than it is, but maybe about 20, 25 pieces. Should I invest in a PO box or a UPS mailbox? I don't like using my personal address. Yes, it's definitely I think a PO box is very, very necessary, especially if you're running a business out of your home. You don't want to just have your personal address on packages, especially if it's a return situation, and you really never know. You can't be too safe. So I just think the best thing to just protect yourself and kind of separate yourself from the business is to just get a PO box. I also have a PO box as well. And it's not that expensive. Some PO boxes, I believe, are like 80 bucks, and you could get like the smallest PO box size, and it really doesn't matter. You can get the smallest size, and if you have something that doesn't fit, they'll just hold it for you. So definitely invest in a PO box. The UPS PO boxes are kind of expensive, so I probably wouldn't do that if I was you. I'm amazed that you and your beautiful lady moved to Phoenix so fast. Did you get an apartment right away? Job for her. I don't mean to be nosy. I was considering moving there, but scared of the summer. For us, we're the type of people that once we make a decision, we weigh the pros, we weigh the cons, and we just try to act on it as soon as possible. So for us, we realized that we really did like it. We came out here to visit like 3 or 4 times, and it was one of those things where we said we like it, we don't like where we are. Let's just go ahead and make the move. And so far, the move has been for the best. I must say it's really been for the best. And you said job for her. We're working together with on the business right now. She's I guess you can say my first employee, but she's really been helping take a lot of the photos. She's actually taking all the photos of these stuff already. So it's not up and listed yet, but we're really just doing it like a good tag team right now. So things are moving really well. Very nice haul, fam. You got some great stuff in this one. Thank you very much. This was, I believe I got the best stuff that she did have. The majority of the things, like I said, it was a lot of stuff, but I didn't want to take everything because some stuff would take a lot longer to sell than others. So I just tried to make the best decision. I really treated it like I was, at a thrift store and just trying to, find the brands that I would usually sell. Usually when people are trying to liquidate their inventory and trying to basically like a fire sale, some people would just grab everything they have and then, pay them pennies on the dollar. But for me, I viewed this as a really good opportunity, and I didn't want to, just take advantage of it. So I just tried to, I should say I tried to take advantage of it and, source like I usually would, not try to pick up any and everything. Let's see. How much would you sell used G Unit 6 Series 1 sneakers for? I saw your video about the new pair you got from the thrift. G Unit, I think I had the G6. I sold mine for about 120. So if yours are in good condition, you should probably sell it anything over $100, anything over 100, because you can't find those G Unit sneakers in stores. And some people, they really do like those. Some people, they huge 50 Cent fans, so of course they want to wear his shoes. Definitely don't list it for less than $100. Now, if the shoes are beat up and kind of dirty, you might have to take a price cut. But for me, the ones I had were in really good condition, so I got some decent profit on those. But anyway, we did 20 minutes. If you guys didn't already, hit the like button. For me, in really good condition, so I got some decent profit on those. But anyway, we did 20 minutes. If you guys didn't already, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Also, I'm going to put my wife's channel in here as well. She's on YouTube now. Subscribe to her channel. The goal for the end of the year is to get to at least 500 subs. So if you guys want to support us, hit the subscribe button on her channel. It's free. Why not? And like I said, thanks for tuning in. I usually don't do lives this late, but I figured I might as well show you guys some stuff and just show some brands and just kind of update you guys along the way as we're still getting acclimated to Phoenix and just, you know, doing the thing. So we got a couple questions. If you guys got any questions, send it in the chat. I'll stick around for a few more minutes. Is eBay your main online platform? Absolutely. eBay is the main platform. Poshmark, I treat that more of like a side hustle because there's no real, not to say there's no work put into it, but once you take photos for eBay, you easily can transport those photos to Poshmark. Listing on Poshmark takes 2 seconds. So I really treat it like a side hustle. A lot of the lowball offers that I used to get upset about, I just ignore them or decline them right away. And it is what it is. I don't put as much energy into Poshmark as some people may think because I make so much Poshmark content, but eBay is definitely the main platform. If there's any other questions, drop them in the comment section. But I'll definitely drop a video for you guys tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. We got somebody that says they subbed to her channel, so thank you very much. You are appreciated. And we got another person that subbed. Thank you very much for the subs. Keep them coming, y'all. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for the video dropping tomorrow, and I'm gonna see you guys then. Peace.